Welcome back to Autism at Home, brought to you by us at Early Autism Project Malaysia through our non-profit initiative, the Hope Project. My name is Emma Sajida and it's so nice to see you again. I am here today with Tiffany Low, one of our senior supervisors at EAP.
This is lesson 3 of our series on preschool games. You can start gathering a bit more energy as we are going to be talking about the game called Tag. This is the game that will get children running around appropriately and with the purpose of tagging another child before running from them again in another direction, hoping to not get tagged again.
We're sure that almost all of us have played this game when we were children, and this is probably one of children's most favorite games to play at home, at the park, playground, and even at school. Being able to successfully learn and play this game can help children with autism in their socialization with their peers, and in doing so, maintain their friendship with others. Now, let's look at how this game is played. The chaser, commonly known as It, has a mission to chase all the other players. The It is usually decided by a simple game of eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Then, when chosen, the game begins by the It chasing the other players, and when they manage to chase one, they tap on them and say, "Tag, you're it." That person then becomes the It. This game could possibly go on and on and on.
In some cases, there are different rules invented over the years. For instance, the no tags back, meaning newly tagged It is not allowed to tag the former It. Or this can be an elimination game in which if tagged, the player is out of the game. Through this format, there is definitely a time limit and you can guarantee it will be over quicker than the original format or the one with the no tags back format.
There are so many other variations to this game that you can find online. For the purpose of this lesson, we will provide you with some basic guidelines on how to teach the basic game format. Let's look at the prerequisites first. The ones that are highlighted in this series are receptive and expressive language, turn-taking, eye contact, as well as some of the social skills programs like peer play and group play. Don't forget the important tips for teaching any preschool game. The first is the 3 key ABA strategies of breaking skills down, pairing learning with reinforcement, and providing sufficient practices. Then always ensure sufficient visuals are utilized. How much is sufficient? As long as it's enough for your child to achieve maximum understanding of the expectations. Additionally, video models are a great teaching tool.
There are 2 roles in this game, the It or the chaser and the runner. So your child will need to learn one character at a time and the rules around each. Start with teaching the runner role. Main rules for this role includes running away from the chaser, and if tagged, his role then changes. Additionally, to focus on who becomes the It when the former one tags a different person.
As the It, the rule is to chase the other players. Easiest would be to catch the one person nearest to your child. As he catches them, tap gently on an appropriate body part like the shoulder or the arm or the back and say, "Tag, you're it." Then run off in a different direction as fast as you can.
Now let's break it down. Start at the table, read the social story first, then show the video model of the role your child will be playing first before going over the rule card with him. Then give the instruction, "Let's play tag." At initial stages, your child will need some prompts to play his role. As your child starts building successes, you can then gradually fade off your prompts. While playing the game, if your child is showing behaviors that are leading him away from the game, use the visuals to prompt him. To be more discreet about your role as a supporter, best to join the game and play along.
Start by playing with one other adult first before increasing the number of adults in the game. Then other children one at a time in number. Once your child is able to play this game successfully with a group of friends, you can then teach him the other role, which is the chaser, and then follow the same breakdown. In terms of the mastery criteria, you could consider doing a 3 times 100% MT1 with the child as runner and 3 times 100% Gen 1 with child as runner. Then do a 3 times 100% MT2 with child as chaser and 3 times 100% RR with child rotating roles as runner and chaser. Then 3 times 100% Gen 2 with child playing both roles in generalized settings.
Generalization. Yes, play this game in places your child is familiar with first before generalizing it to other common places like school, the park, the playground, and the list goes on. You can even organize this game as a game at your child's birthday party. This game can be played as an activity during circle time or any other peer play or group play sessions. This can also be an activity done during physical education classes in school.
Other variations of these games would include freeze tag and police and thieves. Freeze tag has the same rules except that when a player is tagged, they don't become it. Instead, they freeze in their location and position in which they are tagged. The goal will be for the it to tag and freeze all the other players before he wins the game. Then for subsequent rounds, the same selection method can be done to choose the next chaser, perhaps with the previous chaser or chasers being exempted.
Police and Thieves has a slightly different set of rules. Depending on the number of children playing, best to divide them equally into two groups, the police and the thieves. The main goal is for the police team to eventually catch all the thieves. The police can tag the thieves, and in some games, once caught, the thieves are out and the police team can move together to catch the rest. In other cases, the police member who catches a thief will need to guard them from escaping the prison, which is essentially an area assigned to hold the thieves in captivity. Sounds fun, right?
Yes, that sounds very fun. Yes, these are fun games, and now it's your turn. Check how frequent the tag game is played by your child's friends in school and other children in the neighborhood. Assess if your child is showing motivation and interest to join his friends in a game of tag. Observe how he decides to join in the game and assess his overall readiness. Determine your child's current skill set and break down the skill for your child to learn. Prepare the teaching materials and get ready to teach tag.
You can now go and play tag as we are done with this lesson. Remember the key strategies of break skills down, reinforce, and practice. Get ready to watch our next lesson on another common preschool game called Simon Says. See you in the next lesson. Thank you for your support, and with the amount of interest we have received online, we've actually started providing online services and currently working with clients in other states of Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand, Philippines, Switzerland, Indonesia, China, and Brunei as well. So do scan this QR code and get in touch with us for more information.
If you haven't already, do check out our free online resource platform, Autism at Home, which has all the corresponding articles and downloadables for you. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.